Yo, welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today is a very special day because we are checking out episode 1 of One Piece. Yes, the live-action Netflix adaptation of the historic manga and anime series. Nikki, are you ready?
I'm ready. I want to get going already.
All right, no more time to waste. Starting episode 1 of One Piece, titled Romance Dawn, right now. Ooh, I love that it's called Romance Dawn.
I don't think there's any other title that would have been fitting.
No. Lowdown.
And throughout these seas are those who live according to their own rules.
Ian McShane obviously doing the narration.
Too long, villains and miscreants have sown havoc across our seas.
There it is.
Gold Roger,
Whoa.
so-called king of the pirates, has been captured.
Okay.
You have been sentenced to death for the crimes of...
Oh my god, Garp.
Garp looks so good.
You take these off. Got into it. I warned you.
Oh. Okay, there it is.
Now I'm bringing it to one and all.
Because they have a begrudging respect for each other.
Oh, of course they do.
Garp and Gold.
Where is your treasure? Tell us where you hid it.
Is that a young Mihawk?
Oh my god.
Wealth, fame,
Oh,
power.
Shanks!
I found everything this world has to offer. My treasure is yours to find.
Yes. Oh. 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 I love this. They did such a great job.
Gold Roger's final words changed.
All right, the captions are saying gold, so I wasn't wrong.
No, and his wanted poster said gold.
The One Piece.
Yeah. What a way to start. I love that they actually did the whole sequence of the execution to start.
Find the One Piece.
Well, he's not starting in the barrel.
No.
King of the Pirates!
Yeah.
All I need is a loyal crew. Nothing about 10 men should do.
I think this is the manga opening.
Are you with me?
That's typical Luffy, just trying to recruit every single person and animal.
We know he slept so great, so that tracks.
He is so infectious. His personality is infectious. Alvida. I love this.
That's a really cool... That's a cool effect they're doing.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Damn.
I mean, she's actually doing more than I think she actually did before.
Such a better introduction to Alvida than in the anime that I remember.
Well, she just is screaming at Koby and everyone else for the most part.
Noah, Zoro.
Oh, she's actually looking for
He was
Zoro.
on your ship. Liar. I know Zoro must be after me. Who else is...
Oh!
Coming, Captain Alvida.
Oh, Koby.
Ew! Oh God!
The sound design is so good.
That was brutal.
Very brutal. I love it. It actually shows why this Alvida would be considered a threat. Oh, she's making him clean the mace with that toothbrush.
She's captain of the Alvida Pirates. Oh, that's great. They're thieves and murderers. Not the pirates, I know.
Aww.
Aww.
Wow, we're getting right into it.
Aww, little Luffy.
Chibi Luffy.
Oh,
Yasa.
Well, those marine bastards get back on our trail.
Oh, that's Lucky Roo.
Pretend it's a leg of lamb. You wouldn't drop that.
He's got the family to speak up. The kid's on his own.
Better a disappointed kid now than a dead one later.
Oh, that's valid.
It's true.
And a bath.
Shanks!
Oh, he's gonna do it! Oh no!
I'm not afraid of getting hurt, and I'll prove it to you!
Oh, they did it! They did it!
God.
Once you enter the Grand Line, you never return.
It sounds kind of fun.
He's so good.
Is that one of the sea beasts? Just should it land in a few days? North. Which way is north? I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Never heard of you. Well, remember the name. Because I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Koby.
That's a more accurate Mace.
Answer me, you sniveling runt.
He doesn't have to.
And I'll always be mine.
That's not what he told me. He said that you were mean.
Oh no. Oh. Well, they showed that early.
What kind of a monster are you?
The stretchy kind.
Oh.
That's enough.
Yes, the Gum Gum pistol. Oh.
We're gonna need a boat and enough food for a few days. You're coming with me, right?
Oh, so good.
I know.
I really wish they would have kept in the I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I know.
Because I want to. Okay. Roanoa Zoro.
Zoro.
Who are yours for?
This one is for someone I knew a long time ago.
And the other?
Oh.
What do you want?
You may call me Mr. Seven.
Oh!
Oh. What?
What?
We are interested
This is.
in your unique set of skills.
Oh.
Pirate.
Oh.
This is
Early. Oh wait, this is what he was talking about when they offered it to him.
This is the meeting he describes.
And we know what his conditions are.
This is blowing my mind right now.
Kinda got my own thing going on.
I did not know we would even see Baroque works.
Does it come with a free face tattoo? That's number one.
Okay. I'm so glad that he has that little snark to him. Oh! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh!
Oh my god.
Holy shit! Brutal!
I feel like the anime is not even that brutal.
Bisected him. Well, I guess they're gonna need a new number 7 now.
At least you didn't get your eye.
I was aiming for it, but missed.
Oh my god,
my
no!
Look, I've been practicing what my face is gonna look like on my wanted poster.
It definitely won't look like that.
Nope.
But you're not ready. My ship already has an anchor.
I'm not an anchor.
Man, this Shanks is really good.
Wow. Oh god.
Oh.
Well, he's eating basically the whole thing this time.
Well, he is Luffy.
Come on, man. Let's find a real bar.
Dude, the lengths that they're going through to translate this, like, almost exactly. Oh, he's eating meat on the bone.
But you should have fought back! Why didn't you kick his ass? You're not a real man.
Ooh.
You're nothing but a coward.
Wait, Luffy.
Oh.
Luffy!
Okay, so I definitely think they're adapting the manga for the Romance Dawn stuff.
I didn't know any better. I was the gum gum fruit. It turned my body into rubber.
We're all the help you'll need.
My crew was attacked by pirates. I barely managed to make it out alive.
The Buggy Pirates.
Hey.
Sorry, boys. Thanks for the rescue.
Perfect. All right. So now we can see how they're streamlining a little bit.
Oh.
Yep, that's oh.
I didn't know there were so many pirates.
Foxy,
Buggy.
Buggy.
Way West pirates in the Grand Line.
Hi.
Oh.
Can I buy you a drink?
Too tall.
Nice to our guest.
Okay, it is Rika. Don't apologize to Helmeppo. He's a dick.
Next time I won't be so nice.
You dropped my food.
Aww.
Delicious.
Aw.
Aww.
Now you eat one. And apologize to the girl.
Do you know who I am?
A shithead Marine with the bad hair.
Come on, tough guy. 3 swords? I only need one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. He didn't even unsheath. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Good for McKenna, man, because it looks like he's doing a lot of this. Oh.
Wow. Good fighter.
My father will give you anything you want.
Who's your father?
Captain Morgan.
And then he owes me money.
Oh.
There he is.
You can try to arrest me, but your brat will be the first one I kill.
Hey!
Oof.
Hit me that way!
Oh!
He's
Yep.
such a little bitch. I love it.
Kinda got my own thing going on. Doesn't leave much time for playing dress up.
Ooh.
Oh.
I could catch up on my sleep.
Okay, I like how they set this up because this is more logical than him just taking Helmeppo's word.
Yeah. And also being strung up for an entire month.
Doesn't make any sense.
If there
Oh,
are good
Koby.
pirates and bad pirates, then there are gonna be good Marines and bad Marines too.
Oh,
Astute observation.
yes.
Cool.
This Koby is so good.
Koby,
The pain in their voice, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
How about you help me get the boat ready? You can handle that, right?
Okay, this Luffy is a lot more forward thinking. Oh, he's such a little bitch.
Don't wear that full suit.
More like a misbehaving puppy tied up in the backyard. What do you say, puppy? Do you want to do a trick for me?
Oh, he has his sword.
What's so special about this whole thing?
Oh.
Enjoy these 7 days.
Queen's sword.
You think my father's gonna let you go? You are going to die in this yard.
I love how they colored the filter that really makes her hair pop.
Mm-hmm.
So you could always pick her out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a lot better than just jumping over the wall.
Oh, hey, you're the guy from the bar.
Get lost.
I am lost.
That delivery.
That's so good.
I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I will be the king of the pirates. You should join my crew.
I said that together we'd make a pretty good team.
I kill your kind for a living, Hunter.
You keep saying that. Is that who you are?
I made a promise to someone.
Ooh.
Oh, are they gonna go to his backstory now?
To become the world's greatest swordsman.
Impressive.
You can untie me, but I'm still not gonna join your crew.
Okay. There's something you want out there.
Oh, that right there, man. Good luck on.
Can you close this behind me? Thanks.
I kind of love this because I don't know what's gonna happen now.
I know. I mean, I feel like, we know there's gonna be a big fight.
Yeah.
But in terms of what brings everything together.
Okay, so we're streamlining this a bit, and she's looking for the map of the Grand Line.
Mm-hmm. You're that girl from the bar. The one who stole my uniform.
Oh! Oh, she's got her bow staff. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Nami.
Oh, whoa, hey, no. Don't do that. My map to the Grand Line.
It's my map, and I'm not leaving here without it.
Suit yourself.
Hey! Hey! Get back!
He just has, he gives no Fs.
Just walk into Axiom Morgan's office and ask him for the map.
I may have to fight him for it.
Oh my god. That's so perfect. He would. Is he naked?
Oh,
Oh, he's naked. Oh. He's got a Helmeppo bear. That's weird.
that's so weird.
Put in a request to serve under your command.
No one does that.
Yeah, but he's like, she's playing into the
know.
arrogance.
I know, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It's the best. I mean, she's the best of the worst. I hate Marines. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get to Axman's office.
Nice.
Oh.
I am never joining anything with you. I hate pirates. Hate them.
Okay, this is a lot better introduction to Nami.
Well, yeah, because she already has depth.
Yes, and it's a lot different from when she meets Luffy in the anime, because she's like, oh, we should team up. But from what we know of Nami, she's very guarded.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really want to work with anyone.
Right.
So this, I think, works better in the longevity of her character arc.
And we know that she has an incentive to not want to join pirates.
Yes, which we will learn later in the season. Oh! Well, lucky for Nami, she landed on a rubber man. Yeah! Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, he's conflicted.
Of course, he's a man of honor. Oh! Yes! Sick slide.
3 of you working together.
Yeah, we're a crew.
Nope, not a crew.
Together.
So wait, how is Luffy a prisoner? I'm confused.
Oh, cause yeah, he was introduced to her as introduced him as a prisoner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, this is going a lot differently than it did, which is good because it doesn't make Axiom Morgan seem like just the easiest mark. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Time to get serious. Wado Ichimonji.
So that's where it goes.
Oh. Oh. Got him.
Wait!
Gum Gum Whip.
Yeah. All great fighters call out their finishing moves.
No, they don't.
I like how they're slowly pushing your suspension of disbelief, like a little bits at a time.
The Marines are here already.
Oh.
What's wrong with his hair?
Oh, okay.
I might even get a medal or something.
Oh, yeah, Koby!
I'm not coming with you.
Oh, look at that pride in his face.
Next time we meet, we might be enemies.
But for now, we're friends.
Oh, so good. Oh, okay. We're just getting into it all early.
Yeah, but that's what we kind of talked about before, is his role is going to be sooner and probably more prominent.
The transistor snails. I love that they adapted those. Is there more to that safe?
No, I think he's just probably surprised, like, oh, they just wanted a map?
I couldn't. I mean, there were 3 of them. And they must have been planning this for months.
Little do they know.
Oh, there he is. Time to get flashy. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, wow.
Oh,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
Well, these are the Straw Hat Pirates.
Oh. Oh my god. That was a fantastic preview.
Such a good setup. Wow. They really did it. That was so good. It's blowing my mind how they were able to take the entirety of the Romance Dawn arc, which admittedly is only like 3 to 4 episodes in the anime, and a couple of chapters of the manga, and then a little bit of the Buggy arc, and I don't even want to say cram because it didn't feel overstuffed.
No.
I think it transitioned so well into this hour-long spectacle.
Right, and it feels like they were careful with how they placed things that they wanted to include,
yes,
without fully cutting things. I mean, like we said, they didn't have Zoro tied up for like 3 weeks, but they still included Rika. They still used Helmeppo just enough.
Yes, just enough.
Just enough to be a shithead. No, I think they integrated so many aspects really clever, like in a really clever manner. And yeah, Nami's intro was really different.
Yes.
But yeah, we spent as much time as we needed with Alvida. We didn't have her storm a civilian ship or anything.
And I felt she was more menacing in this version than she was in the source.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Even though, yeah, then Luffy like kicks her ass easily, but that's to be expected.
I mean, but yeah, we got to get her out of the way. But I love how she was like the threat, the fact that, okay, this is why she is a pirate and she's on these seas, because we see her being brutal. And yes, we get the fact that she's not relevant when the pirate tells her, oh, you're not even on Zoro's radar. Like, but it definitely is nice to see her like bash people's skulls in a little bit.
Speaking of which, oh my god, it's so brutal.
Yeah, it's a lot more violent than I thought they were gonna go, but seeing Zoro bisect a guy is pretty dope.
I mean, I think they kind of have to, because it's like, hey, you have all these characters with guns and swords, so for there to be no bloodshed would have been ridiculous.
Yeah, and another thing you touched on, which I also want to talk about, is you're right, they included, like, it feels like they didn't really miss anything, even though the arcs were condensed. Like, even though Rika was only in one scene, I think they really got all of the important aspects of her character into that one scene. One thing I love that they did is they kind of elongated Koby's change of heart, which I think happened a little too quickly in the anime. Yeah. But again, we're under anime episode time constrictions, which are, 21 to 22 episodes.
Or minutes.
Minutes, sorry. I'm just so excited. Brain's just running right now, running on full. So the change happens when Luffy doesn't really do all that much. It's just his infectious personality. But in this, they spend a little bit more time together, and the change to Koby's mentality happens gradually over the episode. The more and more he spends time with this person. And what I love so much about Inyaki's Luffy is that he's... And this is what I think makes Luffy such a great shonen protagonist, and what's his special trait. Like I think every shonen protagonist has a special trait that makes them unique compared to other shonen anime protagonists. And like Naruto has Talk no Jutsu, which I think really makes him special. His ability to communicate so well and rise above his pain. And I think Luffy's is that he's just so innocent and wholeheartedly believes in following your dreams.
Absolutely. And I think that came through in his performance really well. It's so interesting because, I mean, he's still kind of stupid, but they definitely don't play into that nearly as dramatically as the anime does.
I would argue that this Luffy is less idiotic stupid and more just like simple, like he's just so focused on linearly focused. Because this Luffy, I think, is a more capable Luffy than the anime Luffy, and he has more drive in the sense of he is just able and capable of moving stuff forward himself. And what I really like is he's just so, and again, this is Luffy's personality. This is not something that's specific to the show, but he's just so non-pushy and non-self, and he's not selfish. He's so selfless to the point where he frees Zoro.
Right. And he doesn't
just because.
And unlike the anime, he didn't like give him shit like, oh, you're joining my crew no matter what.
He doesn't
like,
proposition
okay, bye.
Zoro. He's like, I just don't think you should be tied up.
Exactly. Because he still insists for them to join his crew, but he's also is like, oh, okay, bye.
He's like, okay, yeah. He's like, just go do your thing. He's like, oh, you want to be the world's best swordsman? That's a cool dream. Go do that. And I think that's what really is Luffy to his core, and it's really special.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I know the entire team behind this are One Piece fans, because I've been watching a lot of the interviews and behind the scenes stuff. So I know everyone involved was kind of like in it for the mission of adapting this anime with love and respect. But having Oda Sensei involved definitely shows, because I think that this also gives him an opportunity to kind of retell his story that he's been writing for decades in a more streamlined fashion. I think this gives him the unique perspective to help craft the story over again in a tighter, more cohesive manner. And I think they did a great job of fitting one whole arc into an episode.
Right. Obviously, we haven't finished it yet, but I think they also used the Shanks flashbacks really well, because they basically showed that scene in its entirety where he has the fruit.
Yeah, it's crazy because the pacing was breakneck. It was nonstop, but it worked so well, and it really helped with the. I really loved how this episode was shot like a manga panel, like all of the quick close-ups, and there are some shots specifically like Axe Hand Morgan and then Zoro, Nami, Luffy, like those boxes that really felt like manga panels come to life. And I love the extreme close-ups. Like one specific close-up that I really loved was half of Zoro's face with his body blurred in the background out of focus. And I think that really felt like a manga panel to me. As someone who's been reading comic books their entire life, I really loved some of the shots in this episode. And between the beautiful wide shots and the really tight focused close-ups, I think you really get that sense of perspective that you get in manga.
And just like a minor point, I know we both freaked out, I really like the little effect with the bounty posters every time that someone shows up.
Such a nice touch.
And I like, my prediction is end of the season we will see
their bounty.
Spoiler alert, we'll see Luffy's initial bounty.
Oh my god,
poster.
you're right. That's a good point, because we get Lowdown in the start of this, and I doubt we're going to get that connective arc that we get in the anime, where Lowdown is used to kind of wrap up the East Blue saga while propelling us forward into the Arabasta saga.
Why do you say Arabasta?
I don't know. Guys, like I said, I'm like bam, 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 bam. I'm just trying to run through all the things in my mind. Yeah, because that arc, but I don't think we're going to be revisiting Lowdown like we did in the anime. So I think you're right. I think I think that's going to be the end of the season, just like seeing Luffy's bounty with Usopp in the background, of course. Speaking of Usopp, we got Yasopp in this episode. We got his dad, which obviously we do see in the anime. But I love Shanks.
Yes.
I think that the casting was really well done. People were worried about the casting. I think he embodies that gentleness of Shanks while also exuding like this guy could definitely kick some ass a little bit.
I almost feel like he's the one out of everyone was great. I feel like he's the one that feels the most ripped off the page almost.
I love how gentle he is with Luffy and how protective he is of him. And we're still not done with him, because there's obviously parts to Luffy's origin that we didn't cover in episode 1. But I really, really love what they're doing with the character so far. I think a lot of his dialogue was ripped directly from the manga. So I like that a lot. I feel like this adapts the manga more than it does the anime in a lot of ways, because I know especially like the Shanks stuff, a lot of that seems more directly translated from the manga than it does the anime, because they include the stabbing of the face, which they don't show you in the anime at first with Luffy.
Right, like he goes through like that whole sequence without the scar, and you made up the good point, like, wait, when does he get it then?
Yeah, and they show, and to their credit, they show that kid stabbing himself in the face in this episode. But I really think they nailed the personalities of Shanks, of Luffy, Zoro, one thing, I literally told you this yesterday. I was like, I really hope this Zoro has that lighthearted jokiness to him, like that dark sense of humor, or dry sense of humor that the manga and anime Zoro have, and he definitely does. I really like how Makenyo's playing the character. Makenyu, sorry. Is playing the character very soft. Because he walks softly, but he carries a big stick, and he definitely can carry himself.
That's the one thing that's like so interesting to me, and I'm sure it's predicated based on what performance they wanted from him. That's the weirdest change to me. Not even that it's necessarily bad, but the most glaring is, and I said this to you like repeatedly, is he's so soft-spoken, whereas I'm so used to like Zoro scolding and yelling at Luffy all the time. That's kind of jarring. He's still fantastic, and again, as its own thing, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I think that works really well in contrast to Luffy, because Luffy is so like big and so boisterous, and then to have a very not a quiet, but like a more mellow Zoro next to him works really well. And we obviously know that Zoro is gonna bicker when my boy Sanji shows up. Let's get to Sanji, people. Let's go. But I really like what they're doing with the characters now, because Nami is also pretty aggressive of a character.
Yeah.
And we are introduced to her earlier than we would be in the anime, especially in relation to the whole crew. So we have the three characters together already, which I really liked. I really liked how they incorporated Nami into the...
And she got to fight!
Yes.
Like, a lot!
She got to fight. We got to see her cleverness, her cunning, which I really liked how they approached the character. I really think Emily Rudd is awesome. Hearing Emily Rudd talk about her love for anime and manga and how she grew up with all of this stuff really makes me a very big fan of hers. And to see her nail the character of Nami, because I think what she does is she does a really good job of obviously playing like the damsel in distress version of Nami, like the cat and mouse game that Nami plays in the anime. But there's also this guardedness to her.
Right, and it comes out like pretty quickly, and
Yes.
she doesn't mince words about it.
That's a change that I really like that they made, because in rewatching the anime, the first time she meets Luffy, she uses him. She's like, let's team up, because she wants to team up as a means to an end.
Right. It's like, I'm trying to think of the way to phrase it. It's like, I like that she's not open. She's not open as a character, but she's open about what she's doing.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a thief. This is what I'm getting. Don't get in my way. I work alone.
Right. She's not like just giggling like after like, oh, like I did that now. Which like sometimes can be funny, but I think this feels a lot more grounded because we know she has a lot of trauma and she's working through something that's very difficult for the past decade or so.
Yeah, and she's a lot tougher right off the bat. Like, rough around the edges. I shouldn't say tougher, because Nami is a tough cookie.
But again, she's in the fight a lot more than she was.
Yes, right away, she's in the fight. But overall, I really think in terms of character, I think they nailed everyone's character. And the cast is so good so far. I'm so excited to see Jeff Ward as Buggy. I was a big fan of his when he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think he's a really good comedic actor, so I'm really hoping he brings that grandiose silliness to the Buggy character. But overall, I'm really impressed, and I'm really excited with this episode. Excited to see Koby's journey expanded and juxtaposed with Luffy, because Koby is kind of like the mirror image of Luffy, right? They're both two young people following their dreams, but they're on different sides of the same coin, right? But they're literally following the same path. One wants to be a high-ranking Marine officer, and the other wants to be king of the pirates, but they're connected by that friendship and that bond that they have. That Luffy kind of liberated Koby from his mental chains, the chains that bind him. Luffy was the only person who ever believed in Koby, who ever gave him the confidence to chase his dreams. And again, that's why Luffy's special. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. We'll be reacting to every episode of One Piece, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, stay versed.